Welcome back to the oil and gas exports course. I am Rizwan Khazi, and in this video we are going to dive into a critical topic regarding financial security and refundable deposits in oil and gas deals. Let me tell you a quick story. In 2022, at the terminal in Houston, a seller mandate named Mr. Carter had 50,000 metric tons of D6 fuel ready for dispatch. The buyer, a mandate from Singapore, expressed strong interest in, he claimed, to have storage space secured and pushed hard for a dip test to proceed. But there was a problem. What happened? Despite all the buyer's urgency, the seller soon discovered that the storage wasn't available and the buyer wasn't ready to cover the basic cost, even the basic cost. This kind of situation isn't rare. It's common in this industry, and it's exactly why understanding financial safeguards like refundable deposits is essential in this business. I get a lot of calls regarding this issue. These fake buyers come up to me through mails or to WhatsApp chats, and they will tell that, okay, our buyer is not going to deposit any money for the TSR. Why? Because if the seller is not going to prove himself, or seller is not going to inject the product, then the buyer is going to get the loss. No, it's not like that. The real procedure is, if there is some deposit with the terminals, they are going to get it back, even if they are not getting any fuel injection from the seller side. They are going to get it back. No issue with that. These by so-called buyer mandates or buyer brokers try to manipulate the seller mandates or the sellers by telling these things, and they want the papers, they want the documents before even booking that storage tanks. How is that possible? Because they don't understand how the entire oil and gas business works. So stay with me, because in this session I will explain how to protect yourself from financial losses, what a refundable deposit really means, and how to spot red flags early in this deal. I'll explain all those things in this video, so stay with me. And if you haven't joined the training, the full course of oil and gas exports, there is a link below in this description. You can join from there and start learning. This business is a very big business, and you are going to make here multi-million dollars. Why? Because this big business is huge, and these secrets no one is going to teach you. You can search for this on all over internet. No one is going to teach you these kind of internal secrets that I'm going to teach you in this full course. So if you are ready to make millions of dollars in the future, then this is the right time to start this full course. You start the course today, and after 10-15 days, whatever this, when the course is completed, then you can start the business. And in that business too, I'm going to help you with the deals. When you come up with your buyers or the sellers, I'm going to help you with the deals, and I'm going to support you in these deals from starting with the letter of intent until the injection of the product into your buyer's tanks. I'm going to help you in all those things. So start this business. I'm with you. No need to worry. I'm going to discuss all the points step by step. No need to worry. Feel safe and start this training today. Now, let's break this down and see what really went wrong and how financial commitments and refundable deposits can save you from such losses. Now, storage reservation. This is an important point. Valid TSR confirms that buyers have secured tank space with a refundable deposit. Refundable deposit means, as I said, if the buyer is going to deposit some money into the terminal, but if there is no injection, obviously buyer is going to get the money back. There is a refundable, that is a refundable deposit. So no need to worry. And even the buyer, if there is no injection from the seller side, the buyer can utilize that same amount for a different seller on a different timeline. So it can be done, and these all procedures can be discussed with the terminals before investing, or before investing the refundable deposit in the terminal. This can be done. So there are many terminals who avoid these kind of facilities. No need to worry. So a valid TSR shows that the buyer isn't just interested, they are invested. It means they have paid for a slot in the tank farm, which almost always includes a refundable deposit. That deposit is for serious handshake in oil trading. That's important. Whenever the buyer is going and depositing the money, they will ask about these questions to the terminals, and if when they agree, then only they will deposit. So there is no need to worry. Let me give you an example here. In Dubai, in 2023, a buyer mandate deposited around $280,000 to reserve 100,000 metric ton space for Jet A1 fuel. The deal didn't move forward due to vessel delays. But since a TSR was in place and there was clauses in that TSR, the deposit was refunded. No loss, no stress for the buyer and also for the seller. No loss for the buyer. Financial protection. Deposits can be refunded if deals fell through without proper injection. As I said earlier, it can be done. All the deposits can be refundable. Imagine this, in Rotterdam, in another case in early in 2024, a Russian seller received a refundable deposit through escrow before any inspection was done. When due to a political restriction, the deal was stopped. Both parties exited that deal with no losses. This can happen. So you don't get manipulated with those fake buyer mandates. They say that okay, our buyer is not going to take up the storage facility. Why? Because we have already gone through various fake sellers, and due to that our buyer had got a lot of losses in the previous deals. This is a common thing you'll get when you start doing oil and gas business. This you have to understand. Next, coming to risk mitigation, sellers avoid losses from buyers who lacks funds to complete transaction. Now, for seller, this isn't just policy, it's protection. No more wasting manpower, lab time, and space for buyers for this kind of ghost buyers. When the deposit is in place, it proves the financial capacity to the seller that okay, this buyer is genuine. If not, walk away. What is there? Serious buyer filters. Financial commitment effectively screens out non-serious market participants with the serious participants. Now, deposits filters out the time wasters. If there are time wasters and a lot of buyer mandates or buyers, they want to, they will show that they will book the terminal on a later date after getting all the papers, but they will not do that. What they will see, they want to try to flip the product to the another real buyer. That's the reason they are unable to provide the document. That is crucial document. It should be seen by the seller's terminal. So that documents is crucial, but these fake buyers will not show that. So it screens out fake buyers with the serious buyers. This point is important. Next, coming to transaction stability. The deposit system creates mutual accountability throughout the negotiation process. When both sides have money on the line, everything changes. Negotiations are smoother, people show up on time, and documentation is clean. That's what a refundable deposit system brings. It structures the seriousness and mutual accountability. So these all things you have to understand. So the key takeaways, refundable deposits are not just money moves. They are trust. They are trust building tools. They protect your product, your time, and your reputation. Now, if you're still listening, let me tell you this. In the world of oil and gas, small mistakes can cost you millions and millions of dollars. But with the right training, tools, and guidance, you can become a serious player in this $1 trillion industry. You will learn how to spot fake buyers, verify real documents, structure deals, and avoid 95% of scams and trap beginners. You can avoid these all scams in the beginning itself. Therefore, to avoid these all things, you have to learn the full course of oil and gas industry. Why you have to learn? Since this is a big industry and you are going to make millions and millions of dollars. This is not like small one container business, two container business. You are making some $1,000 or $500 per container. Not like that. This business is huge business. If you go through this business, if you start this business, and if you get even a single order of say like 100,000 metric tons or 50,000 metric tons per month into 12 months, imagine if you're getting $1 or $2 as commissions, then how much money you are going to make out of this industry. You can calculate on your own. Therefore, this business is important, and therefore you have to learn this business step by step, each and every document, each and every procedure. Therefore, join the full oil and gas exports course today. And I guarantee if you apply what I teach, you'll make big dollars in this business. I have 10 people who close deals within 60 days of completing the course. That could be you. Therefore, click the link below, subscribe to this channel, and let's turn you from a confused broker into a confident deal closing expert. There is a link below this video. You can check out from there, and you can join the full course, and you can start this oil and gas export course from today. Learn it perfectly and then start the business. Even I am going to help you during the time of the business. When you start the business, when you talk to the buyer mandates or the seller mandates, I am here to help you step by step with procedures. I am going to help you. I am going to help you with the fuels, different kinds of fuels, and also with the different kinds of ports and procedures. I am going to help you. Practically, I am going to help you. Therefore, there is a huge win-win situation for you. Join the course today and start the course today. Let's jump on to the next video. All the best. Thank you.